Welcome back, my friends. Teapot Tom here. Welcome to episode 10 of our Elspeth playthrough, where, I think the name of this episode should be Licking Our Wounds, really, because that's exactly what we need to do. We ended off last episode taking massive casualties, lost a battle, but silver lining here, we did save our characters. They're on death's wings, though. 166 hit points on Albert, 248 on Waldemart. Lupio's hanging in there. He did all right, and Elspeth took a bit of damage, but she's okay as well. She's going to be all right. We have some points to allocate. Let's do that real quick. We get our Carmine Dragon at 16. Yes, 16. Okay, so we're not too far away from that. Let's grab Arcane Conduit.
Add it to my collection.
Lupio, let's go with that. Waldemar, we need you to become the tank you were meant to be, especially after the last battle there. That was something else. He did as best as he could, though. He certainly did. He tried his best. Same with the Witch Hunter. There's only so much you could do against vampiresses. Oh my gosh, yeah. Isabella and Emmanuel, the two of them, just stomped our characters. And then eventually Vlad got in there. He waddled on in and did some major damage as well. We weren't able to take out any of their core units either. The Blood Knights are still intact. The Coach is still intact. I think we took out like 3 dog units and maybe some zombies and skeletons. The Graveguard are fundamentally okay. I think they maybe had 4 Graveguard units, so we got rid of 1. But, yeah, ultimately his stack is still in pretty good shape. So we definitely came out on the lesser end there of that battle. But I think we'll be okay. We just need to lick our wounds, rest up, heal back up. Eventually get a rocket battery back. We're a ways off from that, aren't we? Yeah, we lost our rocket battery. Oh, it was taken from us, our sweet rocket battery. Alright, well, let's go ahead and do that. In order to get... Wait, what does this provide us with? Cannon and mortar wagon. A cannon... How useful would a cannon be right now? Oh, we had a cannon too, didn't we? Oh, we still have our cannon. Okay, good. We still have our cannon. For a second there, I thought we had lost that as well. So we have our 2 mortars, a cannon. We lost the rocket battery. And then I think we lost a unit of swordsmen, I think it was, which accounts for our 2 missing units. Yeah, okay. So, alright, well, it is what it is. We need to make the best of what we have had happen to us. So, let's see. Let's get... How do we want to allocate our money? We don't have a lot. In fact, we should probably just save up. Let's just not spend our money. So, we were able to disband Ben the Bait, who was over here. We took part in the battle as well. He did okay. He was able to tank out the Blood Knights for a while, and he did that fairly well, but ultimately he, we had to evacuate. He survived. We needed to disband him because he ended up in range of Vlad, and Vlad would have, easily just been licking his chops and awaiting taking out Ben. So we had to disband him. We'll bring it back eventually. Elspeth is skirting just out of range of Vlad, which is good. If we weren't, we would be in major trouble. We'd probably just have to restart the campaign. Not necessarily restart, but you know what I mean. We would have to start from scratch. Either way. Okay, let's see. Here or not moved. Who do we got here? Oh yes, Gerhardt. Let's put you in the army, actually. You replenish troops, your warrior priest, your soul fire will be useful eventually once you get it. There you go. Okay, yeah. A little bald-headed man there. He'll do well. They're quite good characters. I'm fond of the warrior priests. They are good at what they do. They bring quite a bit of utility to the table, so to speak. Alright, I think that's about all we can do this turn. We have about 1,000 schematics. We could spend some, but I don't think there's any need to at the moment. Yeah, there's no real need. Let's just move on. See what Vlad does. He's probably going to move down and put pressure on us. Let's see. I'm recording this on the 4th of July, so happy Independence Day to my fellow Americans out there. What? How is he able to reach us? And a close victory. Oh, wow. How is he able to reach us? It showed him out of range. Oh, wow. I'm not complaining because this is very lucky. This is very lucky. We can get a wipe on him. It brings in the garrison. Thank goodness we have the garrison involved here. Oh my goodness. Because if I were to fight this manually, I don't think I'd be able to do very well. It would basically be up to our new bald-headed warrior priest here to you know, duel all these characters, which he would not do that well at. He's a level 1 character. He has no actual functional utility at the moment. Just a hammer in hand and a book. The coach rip us apart. There's just no way we'd win. Absolutely no way. But the garrison's here to save us. We're just going to go ahead and auto it. We lose. Oh, no. We lose our Empire captain. Oh, no. We'll get the gem back, at least. We lose our state troopers. 3 of them. Hopefully, we wipe out the entire army. But there's a good chance that a good portion of their units will come back. Hopefully the good units, the Grave Guard, the Blood Knights, the Coach, stay dead. Let's find out. Oh, the Coach came back and the Blood Knights. God. Alright, well at least we wounded... Oh, and she came back too. Oh, man. Okay, well, somewhat of a win. Not really. Technically a win. Let's grab the replenishment. Oh, we're in such bad shape. Oh, no. We really need to lick our wounds. Okay. He's got an army over there. Oh, my God. Valdemar. Hey, we defeated Vlad, at least. Technically defeated him. And Lupio's got his mechanical steed. All right. Okay. We need to get out of here. Just run. Oh, Vlad's unstoppable. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, these Blood Knights came back. The coach is back at full strength. This is not good. Warp Bad. I think it was a mistake coming to Warp Bad. You know, the wine was enticing, but ultimately not worth it. We need to fall back to Nuln. Let's go. Let's get out of here. What's the best route out of here? We can move pretty far, actually. This is full march stance. How far can this army move? Can't tell. Alright, fair enough. We need to get out of here. Let's go. Chip, chop, chip. Oh, boy. That was interesting. That was interesting. At least we had Work Bad there. At least we had taken Work Bad. We had the foresight to take it and therefore have the garrison be involved in that fight. Otherwise, we would have been severely wiped out for good. Alright, so let's see. Let's allocate this point to... Battle Healing Cap minus 25% enemy armies in local region. That's actually pretty good, especially when fighting against vampire accounts in this case. They rely heavily upon the amount that they can heal, so lowering that is quite beneficial to us. Master Ballistics, what does this do? Accuracy plus 15, reload, skill plus 10, effective range 55 meters, and then the radius 35 meters, infinite duration. Pretty good. Alright, we'll take it. And then, let's see, we get Soulfire at 15. Yeah, alright. Let's put a point to replenish troops, because we're going to need it. Oh, my God. Okay, well. When Gelt looks upon me. Do we need great swords? Perhaps. They are quite good. But we don't, I don't know. We don't buff them up in any particular way, do we? As our faction, not really. We already have mortars. We don't need mortar wagons per se. Mortar wagons are nice, but they're kind of a luxury. They're just not. They're not necessary. And then over here, we need money. We need money to pull ourselves out of this mess.
Amethyst Magistrix.
Okay, I think that's about all we can do actually. Well, we do have some units down here. I had recruited Arndt here. Arndt, that's such a hard. It's hard for me to pronounce. Well, let's call him Custerman. Custerman here at Fort Sol in order to protect against Scragg's forces to the south. I haven't seen any side of Scragg yet. He did declare war on us a few turns ago, but hasn't made any attempt to move north into our lands, which is good. I'm going to keep Arndt here just in case that happens, though. Our fort has a 15 garrison, which is nice. And it just kind of depends. I mean, we don't have any means of stopping Scragg if we were to come up this valley here. But then he's going to encounter Averland initially, so we'll have kind of a forewarning in that sense, because we'll see Averland fall, most likely. Although, I say that, and he's got an army here. He's got a decent little army here, Marius, which is good, acting as a buffer. Although Marius himself is not at war with Vlad. Things are improving between the two? What the hell? Come on now. Why? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, well. Weissenberg. I don't know, a stack of crossbows could do really well. Well, maybe not really well, but fairly well, along with some hero support. We need a new knight, or Empire Captain, rather, I should say, to replace the one we lost. Determined's pretty good. Noble can be good in the right circumstances. Let's go with Vasily. Melee attack, +5, armor +15, weapon strength +10%. Yeah, Vasily's got a well-rounded plethora of perks there. And I think that's about it. Let's see. The dwarf, file dwarf. No sense taking this to tier 3, like we've talked about in earlier episodes. Not that efficient to take this to tier 3, not that necessary. We could take Steingart to tier 3. How much would that cost? Let's see. 3,600. Let's just save our money.
Amethyst mage.
Let's save our money. Ah, here we go. Some troops. Let's fill out our ranks with some troops here. There we go. I feel better now. A bit better. Some renowned units, always a good thing to have in the back pocket. Let's see. Do we have any... we do have some saved up. Oh, no, they're locked. Oh, right. Right. Okay. Okay. I think that's about it, actually. And moving on. Interesting, the game sound just went out for like 10 seconds. That doesn't happen very often. Very strange. I don't know if you guys were able to hear that or not hear that, technically. The game sound like kind of cut out for about 10 seconds. But it came back. What? Very strange. Okay. So, 2 of Vlad's armies, including Vlad, who's back with a full stack of zombies and some cryptors. At least he's not commanding the better army. This is the army that we'd fought previously. It's back. That freaking coach. Coach is so annoying. He's got some Morgels in there now. We took out one of the units of Graveguard. And Isabella's currently wounded.
Rider of the Dragon.
Alright. Let's just garrison at Nuln. Look at our wounds. Let's get our captain back in here. There we are. Indeed, the rose. Oh, it'd be so nice to get a landship right now. The big amethyst landship. I actually have not used the renowned one. Have I used the renowned one? That's the one with grenade launchers. The guys inside have grenade launchers, right? I think then in that case I have used it in a previous campaign, live stream campaign that we've done a few weeks back. That would be very nice right now. Those grenade launchers would be very handy in taking out hordes of zombies, for sure. We could just plow that ship right through these zombies. But, alas, we don't have access to it. We could get some flagellants. They're unbreakable. We do need more of a front line. I think I'm going to grab one. Good. Our replenishment, all things considered, is actually very good. I think we're capped out at our 50% replenishment. That looks to be about 50% increase in health. So, good. We have that going for us, at least. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Could be worse. Could be worse. Let's get that up to tier 2. Oh, no. Oh, no. I had a feeling we were going to see an army pop up through that valley away. Arndt, are you up to the task? No. Not at all. This is a full stack. It's probably not a great army, considering it's only turned 28, but it's not like we have much to combat it with anyways. I should probably bring this army back up to Filedorf, though, to thicken up the garrison here. And we're going to need a few more troops. Spears, and it's about all we can do. Nuln itself, again, no sense in building this up until we can get this to tier 4. which is 69.60. Ugh, quite expensive. We're making about 3k a turn, a little less, but it's something. It's something. How's Carl doing? Let's talk to him. Hey, Carl. I need help. You're doing better than I am. You have 12 settlements. You do like me. Will you join war? No. He won't fight Vlad at the moment. He's not willing to do that. What if I were to fight Festus? No, still not willing to fight. What if I were to fight the Black Orcs, the Black Pit tribe, specifically, to the north? Oh, here we go. That would pull me into 2 more wars, though. Oh, but it is tempting. This is actually very tempting, considering how much of a threat Vlad is at the moment. Oh, should we do this? Oh, Festus. 2 more wars. I'm going to do this. Make him pay me a little money, too. Here we go. Okay, so 2 more wars added to our pile. So now we're in 4 wars instead of 2. But I don't think they're going to be that much of a threat at the moment, considering Carl is buffering us between us and them. So it's just a matter of how much he's going to allocate towards helping us with Vlad. I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully somewhat. Okay, and he did like that deal. He's beginning to like us even more. Oh, this is a tight situation, guys. I need to get this guy involved in the fight, too. Here, are you willing to fight? Oh, come on, fight with me. Stand. Stand with me. He's not willing to. Ah, what a bum. He's just going to go right past this army, then. Jeez. Well, at least we'll be at nearly full strength. We have an 11 garrison. Not great, but it's something. I could get rid of the growth building to build up the garrison here. I think we're just going to need to just hunker down. Just really hunker down. Okay, Faldorf is in grave danger, for sure. At least it's not Scrag himself, but for all I know, Scrag could be back here right behind him, coming up, following it in the rear. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. And we have... This is Hochland. Hochland is also... Oh, look at... Oh, wait. Oh, look at this. Okay. Carl's actually taken Brass Keep. That's very good news. This is normally Festus' capital, and it's been taken by Carl. So that's very good news, actually. It looks like Festus is down to his last settlement here at Wolfenburg. Is it his last settlement? Yeah, and it's not a Dark Fortress. So Festus is basically out of the equation. Excellent. That worked out well. When I made that deal with Carl just now, I was under the impression that Festus still had Brass Keep, but he doesn't. That's excellent. That is very, very good. And Mindenheim's under the control of the Empire as well. That's Toddy's capital. Looks like Toddy and Carl confederated one another. Oh, wait. Did they? Is this Norland? No, it's Midland. Okay, no. I take that back. Toddy must have lost Mindenheim and then had it taken by Carl. But the Black Pit tribe is also nearly out of the equation. They don't have the Black Pit either. Look at that. Way to go, Toddy. Okay, so I think we came out on top with that deal. Those 2 wars that we entered are actually pretty minimal. That's big. That's huge. Okay, so there's a glimmer of hope left. A twinkle in the eye, so to speak. We just need to play our cards right. Continue licking our wounds. Recover. Grab these flagellants. Let's move on. Oh my god, I just saw the balance of power between us and Scrag. It's not looking good. Okay, we're bad sieged. That's fine. I don't really care about we're bad at the moment. It's acting as a roadblock. That's all I really care about. Notice that Vlad's not trespassing on Averlin's territory. He's raiding my territory, and he's not trespassing on Averlin, which is... it's unfortunate, because I wanted him to piss off Averlin. I want to get Averlin involved in this fight. Oh, no. Chip, chop, chip. This is not good. We're fully recovered. Well, not fully. I say fully. We're not fully. We're getting there, though. That was a huge turn in terms of recovery. But we're still not quite tapped out. Or topped off, I should say. Not tapped out. Topped off. Let's see. How far can this guy move next turn? That represents full march stance, so he can definitely hit Faldorf next turn. That's not good. How far can we move you down here? Can we march you down to the dwarf? Oh, can't quite make it to the dwarf. Ah, oh, shoot. I don't think she's going to be able to reinforce the dwarf. Maybe. It's going to be close. I think that's just slightly out of range.
The graveyard rose.
We're going to be just slightly out of range. Okay. Carl's forces. I wonder where Carl's forces are. I don't see him. Chances are he's probably up here at Brass Keep. Yeah, his military presence of 15. Yeah, that tells me he's likely up there. I don't know if Carl himself's up there, but he has an army up there for sure. Let's see. Let's allocate a point. Physical resistance 10%, unbreakable. That's pretty handy. It's actually very good. We need that guy to hold as long as possible, while our range units do the work. Okay. I just don't think he's going to be able to reach Faldorf, or she rather. Let's get him down here just in case, though. If we lose the dwarf, we can always counterattack and retake it. I'm going to cancel this to get our money back.
Yes.
And Arndt, I think you should probably pop out.
They call me the
I don't think the 11 garrison with him here is going to be able to hold. Maybe if I had recruited those renown units into this army, but I didn't. I brought them into Elspeth's army. Yeah, I think you're doomed if you were to stay here, so just come on out. Come out here and chill. Go into ambush stance, not a big deal. Actually, Boneshore is probably going to go after Steingard. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Do I have anything building here? No. Okay, if I did, I would cancel it for sure. Okay, that means we might be able to save Fildorf. It depends on what Boneshore decides to do. He can definitely reach Fildorf and take it if you so wished. If you did, that's fine. We can counterattack and retake it back. But chances are he'll probably go for the lowest hanging fruit and hit Steingart first, which is preferable for us. Okay. Let's see. I think it's about it. Let's go check diplomacy real quick again. Hochland, what are you doing up here?
I will listen, but my
Will you help me fight? Help me? No, he's definitely not willing to help with that. That's okay. What about with this? He's going to be even less likely to help with that. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. Will you help me fight Scrag? No. Let's try this again. Well, Vlad. 9.9. Minus 9.9. Ooh, yeah. He's not in any wars. What are you even doing, Everland? Marius, you need to get in there and do some work. Come on, buddy. He's just not being very helpful here. What about Zufbar? What are you up to, Zufbar? You're not even fighting Vlad. You're adjacent to him. You should be putting pressure on Vlad right now. I'm going to drag you into a war if I can. Oh, no, he's definitely not willing to fight Vlad at the moment. That's not good. Beligar, you're doing pretty well for yourself by the looks of it. He's beginning to not like us. Broken treaties with Karak Hearn. Oh, right. He's pissy about us breaking our trade agreement with Karak Hearn earlier. We did that to appease Durthu. It needed to be done.
The history our people share is exactly that.
Getting into war with Clan Scryer would not be that helpful. And he wouldn't appreciate all that much anyways. Alright, okay. Can't really do a whole lot with diplomacy at the moment. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, let's see what Boneshore does. Let's see what he does here. Moving on. There's a chance we'll get pulled in. Nope. Okay, decided to go for Fildorf. That's fine. We can get a look at his army now. A lot of bulls. These ones are Iron Fists. About half of them are Iron Fists. The other half are the dual-wielding variety, which are anti-infantry. 4 Scrappers, or Trappers, rather. Noveler Trappers. 3 Saber-Tusk Packs. Okay. And no magic. That's okay. It's okay. Valiant Defeat. This actually should do quite a bit of damage to him. We could fight this out and try to bleed him. But I feel like the auto might even do more damage than what I'm able to do manually. What do we have to work with? 4 halberds, which is good. Anti-large, armor piercing. And we're against basically nearly all large targets, save for a few. A great sword unit, 1 crossbow, and 2 handgunners. Valiant defeat. That implies quite a bit of damage done to the enemy. I'm just going to auto this and see what it does. Okay, that's pretty good. That's probably better than what I could have done. That's probably better, or at least about equal to what I could have done myself manually. Alright, he took the dwarf. That's okay. He's going to be beat up now, so counterattacking should work out pretty nicely. Let's see what Vlad does here. Okay, it worked bad. That's fine. Decides to defeat as expected. Let's get a look at this army. Bunch of spears, 2 graveguard, skeletons. Okay, so we filled out the ranks with mostly crap. That's good. He didn't replace them with graveguard. However, he does have a Morgul unit now. The coach. The damn coach. It's okay. Alright, let's see. Let's go with Vampire Conflict. Sure, we're not going to be fighting men right now. Grant the halfling's request? Yeah, sure. Fine. Oh, this army was able to heal up really well. Some of these units are pretty beat up. Definitely not at full strength, but I wish they had taken more damage than what I'm seeing here. Although we're nearly at full strength ourselves, save for some damage on the characters. We have Arndt here to help out as well, so we should be able to counterattack this pretty effectively. These 2 armies gathered at Workbad. That's actually good. Vlad turned around and went back to Workbad. Kind of consolidated his forces over here. And no sign of Averland. Those pesky Averland troops just not wanting to getting their hands dirty, which I don't really appreciate. All right, guys, I think I'm going to call it there for this one. No action this battle or this particular episode, but we're prepping. We're on the precipice of a lot of fighting here. We'll see what happens in the next episode. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll talk to you all soon. Take care.